Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. And the Houston Rockets starting five. The perimeter pair will be Thompson next to Durant. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. And for Dallas, sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Irving at the 1. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Now, here is Smith. Thompson passes to Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
Irving sets a screen for Flagg. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Smith with it, picked up by Davis. Outside for KD. Back to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. There's the triple. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Van Vliet.
The fluidity, the mechanics, the purity. KD's jumper is sweet.
Pass to Flagg. Back to Irving. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's sent back by Irving.
Whoa, big time block from Kyrie Irving. Guys love seeing him hustle on that end.
Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Thompson. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Here's Şengün. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Down low. And Davis sends it back.
At this point, finding blocks comes naturally for AD. He just anticipates and attacks the basketball.
Here's Flagg. It's good. This game is all even.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
They now take the lead.
Well, you talk about confidence when you're from distance. It's Klay Thompson. That's his world, and we're just living in it.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Pass to KD. Şengün with the screen for KD. Will it go? And the rejection by Gafford.
Well, the length and the vertical, boy, Daniel Gafford could be a force defensively.
Smith against Davis. Van Vliet gets to Durant. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. KD's got 6 points.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Flagg. To the inside. Here's Davis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jabari Smith picks one up. Of the big men in the league, Doris, Anthony Davis, to me at least, has always been among the best one-on-one scorers.
Well, that's because, Kevin, he is a three-level scorer. He can be a lob threat. You can put him on the box or at the elbows. You're going to have to draw a second defender if he's on the face-up because he can't get guarded one-on-one.
And, Greg, these boys veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now, here is Smith. Back to Durant. This one for three. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, this is the ethos that Klay Thompson plays with. He is a great scorer, but he's willing to give it up.
Van Vliet outside. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got his second basket.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick two at the other end.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has yet to score. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run, and it's in there.
How about Fred Van Vliet, the ability to carve up the defense on the dribble drive. Nice.
Outside, Davis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Davis has got 8 points.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Thompson looking for an opening. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. They're leading by 8. Gafford sets the pick for Davis. Out to Thompson. Tries again. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. That's 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Smith outside. There's the 3. Mavericks with the rebound. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Jason Kidd had a few moments to share with me. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant. He said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Mavericks leading by 10. Pass to Irving. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Thompson outside. From deep. Kept alive. Here's Flagg. Hands it from downtown. Flagg's got 5 points so far.
Ready for the feed. Cooper Flagg is a player. You have to run off that shot.
Outside Durant. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Thompson in the corner. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Now here's Irving. He's got 7. Here's the 3. Thompson with the rebound. Houston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Durant, he gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 8.
Boy, Kevin Durant puts it on the deck, able to navigate and get to the cup.
Outside, Davis. Produced screen on Smith. It's Davis with the drive. Out to Thompson, and stolen by Thompson. To the middle, here's Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Boy, at his size, Fred Van Vliet has to be so crafty on the interior. Defense has nothing for him there.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. New group on the floor for the Mavericks. And then for Houston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Tari Eason subbed in for Kevin Durant. Now, here is Russell. Lively the pass to Marshall. Van Vliet against Russell. Shot clock at 5. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Houston.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now, here's Washington. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Rockets on offense. Right now, they're on a 9-0 run. Russell against Van Vliet. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
There's so many things to love about Fred Van Vliet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
First free throw is good. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, hard to find a more respected vet in this league than point guard Fred Van Vliet. The heady vet will now also guide the Players Union in his new role of president, replacing C.J. McCollum. As a guy who went from being undrafted to an all-star to signing a max contract, he can certainly relate to most every player in the league.
He has come a long way. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Now, Eason, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. Capella sends a screen for Shepard. Pass to Van Vliet. Here's Finney-Smith. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Mavericks leading. Over to the left wing. Lively a screen on Van Vliet. Inside. Lively, that's good.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Houston.
Rockets shooting 42% to begin this game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Fred Van Vliet, such a high IQ player, understands how to draw contact.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
He throw good, Van Vliet. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Davis is checked in for Dallas. And so Van Vliet nails both of them. And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Okogie's checked in for the Rockets. Shepard comes in for Fred Van Vliet. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Şengün. He takes it in. Stolen by Lively. Davis up top. Dallas moving the ball around. Now, here is Russell. D right on him. Pocket 6. Unloads. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Shepard. Back to Eason. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
The Rockets making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. Davis looking for an opening. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Dallas Mavericks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Russell is out there with Max Christie. And it's Washington in at the 3 spot. Free throw, no good for Şengün. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Mavericks shooting in this game 45%. Pass to Russell. Outside, Davis. Here's Christie. Now, Washington guarded by Holiday. Davis gets a wide open look. From outside, off the mark. Driving the lane. Eason passes to Holiday. Şengün with the screen for Holiday. Drains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Pass to Washington. Russell a screen on Eason. Here's Washington. Eason grabs the board. Houston leading by 3. On the wing, Holiday. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Pass to Davis. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
And Holiday kicks to Finney-Smith. It's stolen by Davis. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you, proving how dangerous he can be inside. D'Angelo Russell forcing the defense to make a commitment.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Russell. Okogie's checked in for Houston. He hits both from the stripe. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. Derek Lively uses his mobility to his advantage. He said, quote, I like to turn the game into a track meet because I can't out-muscle anybody. But I can definitely get around people, I can outrun them, and I have to be able to use my stamina and energy to get up and down as much as I can. Guys, back to you.
Smart approach. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now, here is Holiday. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, Şengün passes to Easton. Just 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. Outside Holiday, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Russell. On the wing, Christie. A three-pointer is right on target. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Rockets trail. Pass to Eason. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes play. Here's Okogie, defended by Christie. Takes a 3. Okogie misses. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 6 in the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Russell sets a screen for Washington. It's deflected and stolen by Şengün. Bounce pass, Holiday. Picked by Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. Banked in off the glass. Okogie's got the game tied up here for Houston.
You can see the willingness of Josh Okogie to mix it up. This guy muscles that through the net.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look for Dallas. Flag is checked in for P.J. Washington. Klay Thompson comes in for Max Christie. And it's Kyrie Irving in for D'Angelo Russell. The Rockets also changing it up. Durant's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Amen Thompson comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. They get it back. And on the way from Irving for 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Outside, KD. Şengün with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Davis absorbing the contact.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
Eason, a screen on Irving. Pass to Şengün. And he uses the glass on the layup. Şengün's got 6 in the quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Back to Irving. Here's Flag. A three-pointer, no good. To the paint. Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
See how quick Kevin Durant is off the floor near the rim. That's tough to stop.
Pass to Lively. Now here's Irving. Covered by VanVleet. Here's Lively. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, when you talk about Derek Lively, first thing that strikes you are his physical tools, length, athleticism, great motor. But I also like the maturity from this young man.
Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Houston. And he's good on the second. Indoors with the big trade last season, there's more than a little pressure to win in Dallas.
Kevin, this organization traded away a generational star in Luka Doncic, one of the great players we've seen come into the league as an 18-year-old. And you've got a player in Anthony Davis who has an injury history and is 6 years older. You better believe there's pressure in D-Town.
Here's Flagg. He's got 5. And a wide open look for Irving. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 3. And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. And it's P.J. Washington in for Davis. And a switch here also for Houston. Eason's checked in. Now here is Smith. Pass to Durant. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Dallas on defense. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Van Vliet passes to Easton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thompson for 3.
You have to admire the activity of Klay Thompson on the defensive end. It seems like he makes it his mission to make life difficult for whoever he's checking.
Rockets trail by 3. Thompson finds KD. Back to Thompson. Stolen by Washington. Thompson against Van Vliet. On the wing, Irving. 13 points in the game. And Thompson sends it back. Pass to Van Vliet. Over Thompson. The Rockets with another miss. Mavericks leading by 3. To the inside, and Gafford throws it down.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Houston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter, less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Now here's Van Vliet, 11 points in the game. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Irving kicks to Thompson. Pass to Flagg. Offline with his 3.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
On the wing, Thompson. Smith outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Smith's got 5.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Back to Irving. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Durant. For Houston, they've gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. And the rejection by Gafford. Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, there was some contact there, but Gafford able to use his size to finish.
Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. Gafford is screen on Van Vliet. And Gafford throws it down.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Gets trailed by 6. And here is Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. Four on the clock. To the middle. Here's Smith. And the rejection by Gafford. And Thompson kicks to Washington. Back to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Irving missing.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Van Vliet. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Thompson outside. Irving sets a screen for Thompson. Lets the three fly. The Rockets pull it in. Eason's got 6 rebounds now in the game. KD passes to Van Vliet. Off on the layup. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks lead by 4. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm here with P.J. Washington. P.J., what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
They're measuring up the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
It's trailed by 4. Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's foul. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. In the backcourt, we'll see Van Vliet and Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5. Now here's Van Vliet. That 3 off the mark. Inside. Gafford inside. Guarded by KD. Good work defensively by KD. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
2 on the clock. Van Vliet way outside. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. The kick out to Irving. Now flagged. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. And Thompson kicks to KD. Over flag. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Durant.
You get the sense KD can have and make any shot on the floor. This guy's so creative, he can wreak havoc.
Irving. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Back to Durant. A fader. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Rockets trail by 8. Outside, KD. Pass to Şengün. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. Lets it go from the wing. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. He's got to work for better looks.
Here's Şengün. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Although not the strongest, Şengün has a solid base and incredible footwork.
Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
Back to Irving. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Kevin?
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Şengün with a screen on Thompson. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Thompson. Now just a 3-point Maverick lead. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out. In the corner, it's flat. Davis against Smith. Outside, Davis. Over Smith. Dallas again missing.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Floats one up. Here's Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 15. Can't hit from 12. Pass to Smith for the lead. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Thompson passes to Gafford. Davis setting the pick for Irving. Drops in the tray. Irving's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, that's just the master of understanding pick and roll and how to develop a quality shot. Such a dangerous guy in those sets.
Now here's Durant. 12 points for him. Five to shoot. From outside the arc, the Mavericks pull it in. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Pass to Irving. Shot from 12 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Houston's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Van Vliet up top, covered by Irving. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. A 2-point game. And it's flag missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Davis with a screen on Van Vliet. Irving kicks to Davis. Wide with it. He's got 5. Knocks down the 3 ball. 8 points for him.
I like flag from beyond the arc. I'd like to see him shoot it with volume from out there.
Thompson outside. And stolen by Irving. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Loads it up for Davis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside Durant. Back to Van Vliet. Up to KD. Takes a shot at the elbow. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 6 assists in the game. Thompson sets the pick for Irving, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lively's checked in. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. KD looking around. And it's flagged with the rebound. Dallas leading by 3. Down low. Here's Thompson, and Thompson sends it back. Pass to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And it's Irving missing. Rockets trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Thompson finds KD. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Thompson.
Now, Kevin Durant is such a difficult check, right? You've got to guard against the shot, and this is where he can draw contact and make it so difficult.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Washington's checked in for Davis. Najee Marshall comes in for Flag. And it's Max Christie in for Klay Thompson. Mavericks have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Here's Irving. Marshall passes to Washington. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepherd a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
Pass to Lively. And here's Irving. It's tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Finney-Smith. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now a three-point Houston lead. Now, here is Irving. He's got 18. Pass to Washington. Will not go. This is off the front eye. Rockets leading by 3. Eason passes to Shepherd. 1:43 left in the third. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Capella. And that's now 20 points for Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. D'Angelo Russell's checked in for Dallas. The Rockets also changing it up. Crawford's checked in, and Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Shepherd. 1:33 left to play here in the third. Russell finds Lively. Pass to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Eason. Outside Holiday. Back to Eason. Off target with his 3. Mavericks trailed by 5. Russell inside, guarded by Holiday. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Lively the bounce pass. Clock is at 3. Deep 2 from Russell. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Houston.
Pass to Eason. Back to Holiday. The 3 sinks the triple. Holiday's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here is Russell. Over Holiday. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Houston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Max Christie out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Washington in at the 3.
Number 15, Reed Shepherd.
Russell feeling it out a bit to the inside. Goes up with it, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Finney-Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Lively the pass to Russell. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Finney-Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Crawford outside. Pass to Şengün. Now Shepard. Shot clock at 5. To the left side wing. Finney-Smith. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing here by 8. Crawford against Christie. Now, here is Russell. Lively the pass to Davis. Davis working in the paint.
And with all the different things he does, you expect AD to put up points every night. He's a lot to handle.
Shepard the pass to Şengün. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Najee Marshall, he's checked in for Christie. Okogie's checked in for Houston. He hits the second from the line. Mavericks trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From 12 feet out, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Russell. 20 points for Davis.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And a change for the Rockets. Durant's checked in for Josh Okogie. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Davis. It's rebounded by Houston. Finney-Smith's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Marshall with the steal. Now Davis. Now Lively floats it up for Davis. It's stolen by Shepard. Pass to Eason. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Durant, the pass to Şengün. Here's Shepard. No good with the triple. Mavericks trail by 5. To the middle. And finished off by Lively.
Oh, my goodness. Not only a vertical threat, but a big-time finisher, Derek Lively.
Here's KD. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Irving. He started close. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And then for Houston, Thompson, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Shepard. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Thompson outside to the left wing. Easton passes to Thompson. And it's Van Vliet, top of the key. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
Well, you're really impressed with the growth of Fred Van Vliet as a scorer. This guy's so coachable, so willing to take what the defense gives him, knocks down the jump shot.
Now here's Davis. Lively a screen on Eason to the paint. And stolen by Şengün. And it's the Rockets on the break. Van Vliet passes to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 7 rebounds in the game. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison. It doesn't matter.
Here's Durant. And he makes good on the layup.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. He's off from 17 feet. Rockets leading by 4. Şengün with the screen on Irving. Durant the pass to Şengün. Loads it up for Davis. And stolen by Thompson. To the inside. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Thompson passes to Davis. Van Vliet against Davis. Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. Houston moving the ball around. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Şengün. And the Rockets lead by 7. Pass to Washington. Here's Lively. And here is Irving. Now Washington shoots the 3. And they recover it. Lively finds Davis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses. Nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. Clyde comes in for Washington. And a change for the Rockets. Smith has checked in. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporce.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message that Jason Kidd was giving to his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Now Kevin Durant following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Thompson passes to Van Vliet over Irving. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 8 now for Houston. Thompson outside. Outside, Davis. And it's off from three-point range. For Houston, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Durant fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, you see, if you're going to foul him, you've got to wrap Kevin Durant up. He's too good at absorbing contact and finding a way to score.
Kevin Durant, 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Here's Irving. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. It's Durant on the wing. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Irving from long range. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Durant against Irving.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. One is no good. You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
Here's Houston now. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Back to Durant. Pass to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis sends it back. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Irving against Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Right side Irving. Can't get it.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Now Durant. 14 feet away. Count it. Nice touch.
Yeah, the whole floor is open for Kevin Durant offensively. Mid-range is his sweet spot, folks.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. A 12-point game. Irving. Şengün with the rebound. The Rockets have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Davis pulls it down. Mavericks shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth. Plenty of space. Count it.
And this team wants Davis looking to score and putting pressure on the defense.
Rockets leading by 10. Van Vliet up top. He's covered by Irving. Irving against Van Vliet. Here's Şengün. 4 on the shot clock. Durant fires. Holy cow! What a bailout!
There's such a calm about Kevin Durant, even under duress of the shot clock. My goodness gracious, this man is tough to rattle.
Gafford against Şengün. Outside, Davis. Now Irving launches it. The shot misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Rockets.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game from Kevin Durant.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. So Houston wins it. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that about wraps it up. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kevin Durant.